Hi everybody, it's Andreas again from IBN Immigration Solutions. Today I have a super important and super urgent update on when is VFS opening in South Africa. So I just participated in a webinar hosted by the American Chamber where I myself and a colleague and Mr. Ronny Marhule was taking part. And Mr. Ronny Marhule indicated a couple of very interesting things regarding South Africa and the opening of VFS, which I would like to share now. Before I do that, there's a small disclaimer. So Mr. Marhule was very clear that the information I'm going to share now has only been suggested by the Minister of Home Affairs to the Council in terms of the Disaster Management Act. So it has not been published. It is not a direction yet. It is not law yet, and it could still be changed. However, personally, I know that once the minister suggests something, that most suggestions, including a tobacco ban, go through. So I do think there's a very high probability that the following changes will actually, take place. Okay, so what are the following changes? You waited now long enough. Okay, so the good news is that it is intended to open VFS offices for local submissions on the 1st of September. So the 1st of September, not all categories will be open for submission, but most of them. So critical skills, business visa, study visa, general work visa, intercompany transfer, corporate work visa, appeals, as well as waivers. And lastly, also the Lesotho special exemption scheme. All these applications will be able to be submitted to VFS. Okay. The online booking system will open on the 3rd of August. So again, you need to first book the appointment. That will open 3rd of August. And then from the 1st of September, VFS will be open for local submissions. Okay. So I think that's the really important, great news and important. The other question which was raised is, are you actually allowed to change a condition in South Africa? So, and the clear answer was no. As you probably know from our last update, that Home Affairs has extended the 31st of July deadline already to the 31st of October. Now, this change has been submitted to the government printers, and it's just a question of time when the government printer will actually release it. And what in practice it means is that the visas which expired during lockdown will actually continue to be valid until the 31st of October. So if you're on a general work visa, you can continue working, because that was a question I raised very early with Mr. Marhule. So you can continue working until the 31st of August, but you're not allowed to change the status. Okay, so that's very important. Yeah, and in case documents have expired during the lockdown, they're still valid, so that's cool. So anyway, in summary, big news is 1st of September, VFS will open for submissions, but it's limited to most important visa categories, not all of them. I think importantly excluded is the permanent residents, as well as Section 11.6, so accompanying spouses. That will probably only open in 1st of October. Okay, so this is it. That's the update from Andreas. Have a lovely day. Thank you.